Confession of Mother Earth. You speak of saving me. You march in my name, argue in my defense, wage political wars over my forests, my waters, my skies. You hold conferences about my survival, as if I am some fragile patient lying in a hospital bed. But I must confess something that may terrify you. I am not dying. I am not even worried. I have endured things your species could not imagine surviving. Long before your first fire flickered in a cave, I burned beneath skies of poison. My oceans boiled. My continents shattered and reformed like drifting thoughts. Asteroids have struck me with the force of billions of nuclear weapons. Entire ages of life, vast empires of creatures far older and stranger than you, have risen and vanished into stone. I remember the thunder-footed giants you called dinosaurs. They ruled my lands for over 160 million years. To them, their dominance must have seemed eternal. Then one day, they were gone. I did not mourn, because I cannot die the way living creatures do. I transform. I cleanse. I reset. And that is the truth that frightens you most. You believe your factories wound me. You believe your cities scar me. You believe your wars poison me beyond recovery. But listen carefully. The smoke in my air? Temporary. The plastic in my oceans? Brief. The carbon in my skies? A passing fever. You measure time in decades. I measure it in millions of years. If I wished to remove your species, I would not need armies, bombs, or judgment. I possess tools older than civilization itself. A subtle shift in ocean currents. A sleeping volcano waking beneath a continent. A virus emerging from melting ice. A magnetic hiccup in my core. A superstorm born from warming seas. You call them disasters. I call them reflexes. And make no mistake, if humanity ever pushed far enough, I could sweep you away with frightening efficiency. Forests would reclaim your highways within decades. Sand would swallow your cities. Coral would grow over your drowned ports. In a geological blink, it would be as though you had never existed. That is the terrifying part of my confession. You are not powerful enough to destroy me. You are only powerful enough to endanger yourselves. Yet now comes the part of my confession that may surprise you. Because despite everything, I do not wish for your disappearance. You are unlike the other creatures that came before you. You can observe me. You can understand me. You can stand beneath the night sky and realize the miracle of oceans, forests, clouds, and life swirling together on a blue sphere drifting through endless darkness. No other species has ever written poems about my mountains. No other species has painted my sunsets. No other species has looked at the tiny seed and understood that within it lies an entire forest waiting to be born. You are dangerous, yes, but you are also aware. And awareness is rare in this universe. So my final confession is not a threat. It is an invitation. You do not need to save me. You need to learn to belong to me again. Walk my forests not as conquerors, but as kin. Treat my rivers as arteries, not drains. Remember that the soil beneath your feet is not dirt. It is the slow miracle that feeds every living thing. If you learn this, truly learn it, then you may become something no species before you ever has been. Not rulers of the earth, but caretakers who finally understand the home that created them. And if that day comes, I will not need to cleanse you. I will grow with you.